guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show with me, your host Sean. If you enjoy today's entertainment, don't forget to smash that lovely like button. Helps with the YouTube algorithm, getting the video out to more people. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit that bell notification. If you are looking for a free trading platform on which to trade, there's links in the description down below. Now, on with the show. It's getting harder and harder to find growth stocks because so many people have jumped on the bandwagon and growth stocks have taken off. But we'll go through a few. And I've mentioned a few before, but I'm going to put a bit more information. I don't own any of these at the moment, but I'm looking into them, going into them. And I may, in the next couple of weeks, pick them up. The first one is Appian Corporation, ticker symbol APPN. It's a software subscription base. They create apps and software. They have a lot of customers. The government, the Army, the Air Force, Homeland Security, 10% of the Fortune 5000 customers. Now, the current ratio of liability, current equity ratio is 2.84. Now they say 1 to 2 is very good. So, and anything over that is great. Now it has 115% customer retention. Now, that means not only do they retain their customers, the customers actually buy more services. They train up someone in 2 weeks and have an app made in 8 weeks. I just think this is one worth a look. Sorry, I'm trying to rush through while giving you as much information as possible. 59, ticker symbol FIVN. Now, some of these have been on a bit of a run up, and some of these are coming back down again. So I just think they have room to grow. It's been up 91% in 3 months. And people are thinking, why? It's a call center, but it's a cloud-based call center. And during COVID-19, when people can't work, this is what are coming to use. And people are thinking, people are going back to work, so we won't need it anymore. It's going to come down. Look what happened with Facebook, Apple. All these big companies have realised they can cut costs for people working from home, but they still need that talent. Now, call centres have realised not only can they cut costs, but this company improves customers. It improves customers' quality when it comes to call centres, and I hate call centres. It has $394 million in assets. Its liabilities is $71 million. So it has a 5.5 ratio. As I said, between 1 and 2 is considered good. And it should see revenues increase. It has tie-ups with Salesforce, Microsoft, AT&T, and loads of huge companies. So I'll leave you to do your due diligence on that one. Sorry. Now, next one I won't spend too much time on because you will know about it already. Beyond Meat. It's had some run-ups. It has tie-ups with Beyond Meat all over the place, and it's going into KFC and Pizza Hut and a number of other restaurants. Now, the good thing about this is we've all seen the other meat substitutes, and there's something about them. I've even gone into Lidl which is a cheap supermarket, to buy meat substitute, and their own brand one was full of soy. My wife doesn't like soy because it's GM, and I know this is technically GM, but it's natural GM. They take the chemical from the plant and put it into and make a substance from it, so it's not the same sort of GM. It's GM using natural plant chemicals rather than creating chemicals. Anyway, it has a 40% margin, so anyone comes in, challenge them, they can just drop the price again. Now, on with the next one, and again, it's another one I've spoke about before. Revolve, RVLV ticker symbol. Now, they have 3,500 influencers, but they don't rely on them alone. Them influencers will reach millions of people, and they are also a data science company. So those tags that people use and buy, they will use that to find out what's trending, and they will sell that information on, or they will use it to put the price up of one fashion line and bring the price down of another one, so they know what's going to be fashionable. Whereas some companies will bet a lot of money on what type of line is going to be fashionable. These don't. They use their own data science. Been profitable since 2016, has a ratio of 1.84, and again, between 1 and 2 is good. Now, the problem with this is growth, I think, will slow down for a while because of this balance sheet. If you dig into the balance sheet, it looks like growth will slow down. The one thing that shows that growth may speed up again is we are seeing a lot of retailers going bankrupt, which leaves an opening for a company like Revolve to come into it. It has two prongs to it. It has the fashion, the online shopping, and has a data science, which at any point it can sell that information to other companies. So this is also below its IPO, which was $18. Not much below it, but if it drops again, then it'd be worth picking up. This is one I mentioned before, and I wish I bought it then. Zscaler. Now, it has a tie-up with Microsoft 360, among other companies. With Microsoft for the 360. It's the first cloud security company, cloud-based cyber security company there was. Now, it is gone on a huge run up, obviously, but I think it still has space to run. It has a ratio of 1.6. Now, remember that being first doesn't always make you the best, but what happens usually is being first will make you the biggest for a short while, because people will go to you until the others catch up, and then if you don't innovate, then you'll get left behind. However, these look to me like a company that has no problem innovating, so I think they will continue growing. And we haven't seen the end of cloud-based technology, we've only just seen the start of it. The bad thing is 80% of the revenue they've taken in is unearned revenue, which means that they have to do unpaid work in the future for revenue they've already declared. And just to put so if you made it to this phase, well done. So just to show you, when it comes to Zoom and being the first, as an example, because the Zscaler being the first doesn't mean they're going to be the best forever, but being the first means a lot. That's why everyone's pumping, and healthcare is pumping so much to be the first when it comes to the vaccine. It's not everything. You've got to stay the best and stay current. And to prove my point, here's a video about Zoom. And as I said before, why would you put $210 into Zoom and you can put $220 into Facebook, get the web chat shop and everything else included? Why? Because the web chat is nowhere near as good as Zoom, and they're not going to get nearly as much business on the web chat as Zoom does, unless they invest a lot of time, money into it. And that's why the other companies didn't bring it out until it was perfected. Now, because to reward you for making it this long, here's the video I promised you, just to show this channel has comedic value.
Well, I'm not looking forward to this. Don't you find Clive's briefings so boring?
I actually always do the Control-Shift-7 thing.
The what?
It makes your video and audio pause on everyone else's screen, so you can, go to the toilet, get a drink, whatever. And as far as Clive is concerned, you're still...
Oh my god.
I don't know about that.
Wait, I'm going to write Control-Shift-7. Amazing. Oh, thanks, man.
Oh, here he is. Hi, Clive.
Frank.
Morning.
Hello, James. Our sales report, as you know, tomorrow for this sector is being announced. I'm expecting a roughly 10 to 20% drop for where we should be normally at this stage of the COVID situation. So I suppose what I want to...
Shut up, Clive! You boring bastard, why don't you piss off?
James, what the fuck are you doing? James, what are you doing?
So, sorry.
James?
I thought I was frozen.
Frozen? What?
No, I just done the Control-Shift-7.
It's Control-Shift-8. Unbelievable. All right, can we move on, please?
So sorry.
The report obviously comes with the caveat that the first quarter has to be aligned with the third year financial shift. So one of the ways I thought we would describe it...
Fuck you, Clive!
That was a trap, and you are fired.
No.
So now we see some of the pitfalls of Zoom. But I'm sure you agree, very funny, just like me. So due to the comedic elements of this channel, I think it deserves a subscribe on its own, but I think you deserved that purely for staying in to the end. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.